Good evening, everyone. My name is Roche, and welcome back to Campus Nightly, with the first show of the new school year. Tonight, we will be covering President Trump's response to numerous rumors about his health, the new season of Saturday Night Live, its latest cast members and cuts, sports coverage with Shoe TV's Angie Diaco, the Powerball jackpot climbing to historic heights after not $1, but $2 million tickets were sold in New Jersey, and to close our night, a special segment covering Seton Hall's new accolade for the Stillman School of Business awarded by Princeton Reviews. This is Campus Nightly. Our first story of the night. President Donald Trump spoke from the Oval Office earlier this week to address viral rumors circulating online about his health and even false claims of his death over the holiday weekend. President Trump said, quote, "That's pretty serious stuff. It's fake news. That's why the media has so little credibility," end quote. He went on to explain that the rumors began after he took a short break from news conferences. Quote, "Last week I did numerous conferences, then I didn't do any for 2 days," end quote. The president also dismissed a viral video as AI generated, joking that it showed something being thrown out of the White House, despite the windows being sealed and bulletproof. He reassured reporters of his health by pointing to a busy weekend schedule of golf, media interviews, and social media posts, even quoting himself, quote, "Never felt better in my life," end quote. Coming up, Shoe TV's Angie Diaco with the latest in sports. Stay tuned after this break.
As one of America's leading Catholic universities, Seton Hall is creating graduates who are ready for anything.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to work in the ICU.
To work in the big leagues.
To be a leader.
To teach special ed. To make my mark.
To volunteer in Micronesia.
To improve health around the world.
To get my master's.
I'm ready to make a difference.
To spread smiles.
To help others.
I'm ready for anything.
Seton Hall. Imagine what great minds can do.
Women's soccer dominated with 2 wins on August 14th and 21st against Monmouth and Iona, ending in 3-1 and 3-0. Gianna Angelillo scored a pair of goals against Monmouth, while Paige Shaughnessy found the back of the net twice against Iona. The Pirates then battled in 2 ties against Ryder and Lafayette on the 24th and the 28th, the final scores being 2-2 and 1-1. Gianna Angelillo scored both goals in their game against Ryder, while Danny Hennessy scored her first collegiate goal against Lafayette, giving the Pirates an early lead in this head-to-head game. Next up for the Pirates is NJIT on September 7th at 1 p.m. at NJIT. Men's soccer opened the season strong with a 2-0 win over Lafayette on the 21st. The Pirates got on board with their first goal of the year, a penalty kick buried by Till Kauschka. Following their win, the Pirates battled in a tie on the 24th against Rutgers, the score ending in 2-2. The Pirates fell to St. Louis on 0-1 on the 30th. The Pirates battled hard in their matchup against St. Louis on August 30th, but fell 1-0 in a tightly contested game. They look to bounce back in their next outing, where they host Sacred Heart on September 11th, kickoff set for 6:56 p.m. On August 30th, women's volleyball had a 3-0 win against UT Martin in Nashville, Tennessee. Maddie Loisel had a team-high 10 kills with no attack errors in their game against UT Martin for their season opener, while Senna Roberts Navarro had 8 kills, 7 digs, 5 blocks, and 3 aces. The Pirates fell 1-3 against Belmont on the 30th and 1-3 against Lipscomb on the 31st. The Pirates face St. Peter's on September 10th at 6 p.m. I'm Angie Diaco. Back to you, Brielle.
Saturday Night Live is adding 5 new featured players to its cast for season 51. Tommy Brennan, Jeremy Colleen, Veronica Slowiskoya, and Cam Patterson will join the lineup when the new season premieres in early October. Ben Marshall, who was featured in the skit Please Don't Destroy back in January, is being promoted to a featured player, meaning he will be in more skits but has yet to join the cast full-time. The additions come after several recent departures, including Devin Walker, Emil Hakim, Michael Longfellow, and Heidi Gardner. This year's season will also bring the show one step closer to its 1,000th episode milestone.
I would too.
it rolling?
Oh yeah, that was great.
Lottery fever is growing across the country. 2 Powerball tickets worth $1 million each were sold in New Jersey during Monday's drawing as the jackpot soared to an estimate of $1.8 billion. One ticket was sold through the Jackpocket app and another at PNG Fuel in Hunterdon County. In addition, a $150,000 ticket was sold in Clifton, and several others across the state earned prizes worth up to $50,000. With no grand prize winner yet, Saturday's drawing will mark the 42nd consecutive rollover, making it the 3rd largest in U.S. history at $1.8 billion. Man, do I wish that I was lucky enough to win the lottery and not just for my 8 a.m. to be canceled. Seton Hall University's Stillman School of Business has earned recognition in the Princeton Review's Best Business Schools for 2025 lists, earning accolades in 3 prestigious categories: Best Business Schools in the Northeast, and Best Online Masters of Business Administration programs. These honors are grounded in extensive feedback derived from surveys evaluating over 60 performance metrics that span academics, experimental learning, career services, and overall student satisfaction. Quote, "We are proud to see the Stillman School of Business recognized once again by Princeton Reviews," stated Jean Joyce Strausser. Quote, "This recognition affirms the quality of our programs, the dedication of our faculty, and our commitment to preparing ethical, innovative leaders who positively impact business and society," end quote. The Stillman MBA delivers a flexible 40-credit curriculum tailored for working professionals, including on-campus, evening, hybrid, and fully online formats. Students may pursue a general track or opt for one of 8 concentrations, including management, accounting, business analytics, finance, information technology management, marketing, sports management, and supply chain management. Now, as a special surprise, the Setonian and Shoe TV got an exclusive interview with the band Kids That Fly, who performed Thursday, September 4th for the SAB event Music Under the Stars. The Setonian editor-in-chief Dominique Mercadante sat down at our famous round table with the band and asked them some questions. Let's take a look.
Okay. Are we live? Whoa, we just showed up on the screen.
Cool. All right.
Wow.
Hi.
How are you? Hello.
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
All right.
Well.
Never done this before, so excuse any errors. I've never done
no
this,
worries.
but
We've done plenty of interviews.
all right. No, that's great. I've done plenty, just none of them filmed. So
Cool.
I'm Dominique Mercadante. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Setonian, which is Seton Hall's official undergraduate newspaper. I'm just gonna have you guys introduce yourself, tell me your names, and then we'll get right into the questions. So, yeah, sure, go ahead.
I'm Braden. Full names, right?
I'm Blake
for
Henry.
print. Isn't that how it works?
By first
Full
and last
name.
name, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I'm Blake Henry.
Braden Frandino.
Nick Smariglio. Adam Machado.
Nice. Okay, nice to meet you all. Is this your first time performing at a college?
No, we started playing at college. That's where UConn.
We were a dirty basement outside
Well, hold on.
campus
The
band.
basements were all right.
Yeah, they were.
Well, yeah, we've played a bunch of colleges. This year we've played a bunch too. But we cut our teeth at the college, basement party. That's where we kind of came up as a band. And then what other ones have we done? We did Johnson & Wales last October.
We just played UNC last week.
We were there.
I was there over the summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No way. I'd never
Oh,
done
it's
that before,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've played
Obviously,
other ones
UConn
too.
would be one
I'm
we
trying to
played.
think. We haven't done a Boston college yet, actually.
No.
Any of the Boston colleges. No, we played at the Boston Boston University Radio.
Oh, we did. We did
Wow.
play.
Oh, yeah.
So we were on there. But yeah, we're some say we're a college band, but we're too old to be in college at this point.
Yeah. What made you guys want to come to Seton Hall and perform?
Well,
Being on the road, I guess.
they booked us.
They booked us.
Yeah, they booked us, and we were excited. I mean, we're trying to get to a bunch of colleges. There's a lot of people. Colleges put on a lot of really good events, so happy to play them. And there's always some music hungry people in the crowd usually.
Our fan base is the median age range is kind of the college.
It's college
demographic,
age,
so it's
yeah.
perfect to play.
Yeah, we love to play them. So this is our first time at Seton Hall. My first time at Seton Hall.
Me too.
Same.
Me too.
So
Yeah.
always good to unlock a new location too. So it's great.
Yeah.
And Jersey wasn't that far for us. We're in Connecticut, so it's about an hour and a half.
Pretty close.
There was a little bit of traffic on which one's the one that's
Turnpike?
Tappan Z's on? No,
95?
287, 278.
Something
I think it's
like
Route
that.
278 that
We'll
goes
go with
across
that.
the Tappan Zee Bridge. It was a nightmare per usual. Left lane was completely clogged. But you know, we made quick work of it with our rented Ford Expedition.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. It's a lovely vehicle. We
Yeah,
had
we've been
all
liking
week
it.
now. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
All right. That's good.
Yeah.
What song did you have the most fun performing tonight?
I think
like-
mine was Goner.
Goner was good. Goner being in the set is pretty fun now. I like that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed For the Night tonight. That was a good time.
Surrender. The Cheap Trick.
Surrender was great.
Yeah, that's a good.
Surrender was a good one. Yeah, it's always a good one.
What about you?
I'd say Debbie City actually.
Debbie
That's a fun one
City.
to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good
Yeah.
one of the Deadbeat City iterations we've done. We're
Yeah.
gonna be talking about the 9/4/25 Seton Hall set for a while.
You ever
I
see
think
that
Deadbeat
video?
City's gonna be up there as one of those versions.
You ever see the video of like the Goo Goo Dolls when they played like Iris in the Rain?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
we started
That-
Goner, that's literally all I felt. I'm just like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
this is
It
so
was
powerful.
raining.
This is
It was
so
raining
awesome.
heavily. Luckily we had a canopy. The fans were not so lucky though.
That's true. I mean, look at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You can't see anybody behind the camera, but they're all drenched.
Yeah.
True.
What's your favorite part about performing at colleges?
It's different. You got it.
I feel they always bring the energy.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's usually a good crowd. People. I mean, everyone in college, I think, is there to. Everyone's sort of there to,
Have a
do
good
fun
time.
things and have a good time. So usually when the crowd is out, they're out and about.
Yeah.
And they
Especially
enjoy it.
seeing, tonight, like most of these people, like, like the older stuff that was like on their first, I think like album or EP release, like a lot of the people were singing along to the words.
Yeah,
like,
was
seeing that
a
to
lot
me
of people
was-
knew Hazel tonight. Actually, that might be up there for one of my favorites tonight too.
Yeah. That was a good
Hazel
one.
was a fun one.
That was good.
Yeah, that's a good point. The energy, because everybody stuck it out in the rain. And
Yeah,
watched
that
the
was
show,
cool.
which was really cool. We thought people, were not going to want to hang out in the rain. watching
I
this,
know,
but
yeah.
They did. It was great.
Luckily, Allison stepped in. Allison works for the faculty, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she was like, "Hey, we'll get you guys on early." So it starts raining in the middle of the set, because that's where all the cool sets happen. If it starts raining before, no one wants to be there.
Yeah.
But 3 songs in, you get a little bit of rain. It's
Kinda
like the
boost
Prince
the energy.
halftime show, the
Yeah.
Super Bowl halftime show. Everyone's like, "Whoa, I'm not leaving."
Yeah.
Yeah. And creating the set list, how did that come about for tonight? How do you usually do that when performing at colleges?
It's last minute.
It
It's
is.
always last
It's kind of
minute.
like become like
We're
our
trying to
tradition
get better
now.
at
We
it,
handwrite
actually,
every set list, and probably like 45 minutes before, maybe half hour before we go
Yeah.
on, we handwrite and we just talk it over. This one, we just talked it over in the green room.
We've been kind of doing the same sort of set for like a couple months, and we're kind of shifting things in and out. But yeah, I mean, it's a last minute decision.
Yeah.
You got to feel the room. You
Yeah.
get there,
Yeah.
you see who's there.
That's true.
Just in case, we like to leave room for last minute requests.
Yeah.
If anyone's like, please play Highline, we're like, all right, we'll put Highline on the set.
Yeah.
How do you guys prepare before performing? Like, run me through what you do before you get onto stage.
Well, about 60 minutes before I start my yoga set, I like to do it with a hot tea. I try not to do coffee; it just gets me too jittery. And then 3 bananas, 2 granola bars, and none of that's true.
Convince me.
I don't know. A lot of times we're just kind of setting up. Like we end up setting up until it's time to go on.
Yeah, there's probably honestly 15 minutes of downtime that we
Yeah.
haven't.
Today actually was more downtime than usual. So we
Yeah.
had a green room to hang out in.
Yeah,
They gave us everything we asked for, which was awesome. Bananas, dark chocolate,
that's great. Yeah.
Cliff Bars. We had water, English breakfast tea, which I did have a cup of tea actually.
It's great.
So a little hot water and honey's good for the throat before you go
Oh, yeah.
on.
True.
So,
Oh yeah.
and we did a little vocal warm up today actually, which
Yeah,
we
we
don't usually
did.
do.
Yeah.
We're trying to get better about it. You got to warm up the pipes before you go on. Otherwise, you can't be hitting bad notes third, fourth song in. At that point, you got to have the flow going.
Sets
Yeah.
the tone. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the crowd's energy like tonight?
Oh, it was awesome.
Soaking.
It was pretty electric.
Awesome.
It was soaking. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Really into it.
stuck it out in the rain, and but they were really into it.
Yeah,
which is
people
awesome.
were. Yeah,
They
front
were
row
dancing and-
was going for it.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
really,
yeah.
really great, really cool.
There was a
experience.
couple screamers.
Yeah.
One guy
Oh,
was
yeah.
screaming between every song.
Yeah.
And his friend was like, "Stop!
Yeah.
Stop it, please." But it was good.
So you guys took pictures with some students tonight. You spoke to some students. Was there anything that was said by a student that stuck out to you particularly?
I mean, there was one who said that she started listening to us in 2021.
Wow.
I was like,
Oh,
wow,
really?
Yeah,
I
I was
didn't
like,
hear
that's
that
really
one.
cool.
That is
That
really cool.
they knew our music and finally got to see a face to it, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So
It was
really-
cool. I mean, there were a bunch of people who knew the words. So a couple people said like, "Oh, I'm glad you played Hazel."
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Right.
There's
Definitely,
another one. People said they were excited.
Definitely
Please
a lot of
answer.
first impressions tonight too.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying like they never heard the band before, they'd never seen us live, and like they're just like, dude, that was killer. I'm gonna start listening now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night for the fans. Followers went up,
Yeah.
which is good.
Always good. Our
That's
manager
how
will
we
be
make our
happy.
money. Yeah. Selling their data. No, cut that out.
Oh, jeez.
No, they don't sell their data.
What's coming up in the next couple of months for you guys? The rest of the year, what's that looking like?
We hit the road again next week with a band called Dog Park. We're the opener for them, Northeast. We're doing that for a bit.
Yeah, where are we hitting? We have Burlington, Vermont, and Portland, Maine next week.
Maine next week.
We've got Harrisburg, Ann Arbor, New York, Boston, Philly, DC. We're going over with those guys. Yeah.
But before that, we also fly out end of October to Arizona.
Yeah, we got like 9 days in the desert.
Yeah.
And also San Francisco, Denver,
LA,
doing a bunch of
Salt Lake.
Southwest states.
Yeah.
And new single, Girl Like Her, is out next Wednesday.
Week, the 10th.
Really?
September
Wow,
10th.
that's
6 days.
Awesome. Awesome.
Set your timers, people.
Yeah.
And a lot more music coming soon.
True.
So we luckily have just, I don't know if I can tell. Well, it's not officially announced, but we did sign a record deal, so we're doing it for real now, which is cool.
We're all
So we're
full-time
gonna,
musicians.
yeah, starting to write a lot quicker and play more shows. So lots more shows and lots more music.
Yeah.
That's what to expect.
Where are you guys looking forward to the most out of all of that?
Back to
good
New
stuff?
York. I'm excited for Back to New York. I'm always excited to go to LA too, though.
Yeah.
San Francisco. We were only in San Francisco for like an hour last time, so maybe that'll be a fun thing too. I love to travel. I'm just excited to hit the road. It's fun. Hanging out in new cities and seeing new places, meeting new people. So.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, probably the new cities to see those. Like Nick said, it's like unlocking places on the map.
Yeah, it's like a video game.
Never been to Salt Lake. Never been to Vegas.
I haven't been to
Brooklyn,
either of those
so-
places. Denver. I've never been to Denver. I'm very excited to see
We're
Denver.
excited.
And then, how did you guys start out? For those of us who don't know.
College, baby.
Yeah.
College band. It's the best place to start it. You got a lot of free time, and if you're lucky enough to have a music room, you can sneak a drum set in there and some amps and play louder than you're supposed to.
Blake and I met a year before Nick. We
Yeah.
were music majors, and then we met Nick a year later. And then Nick was in a band prior, and he had some original songs. He wanted to get a band together, and
And then I met these guys. We were in separate bands actually first.
Yeah.
I was in a cover band with Blake, which I don't think we ever named, did we?
Yeah, we only had 2 rehearsals, so
Yeah,
we
it
never got
didn't
around to
go
it.
well. It didn't. I mean, it was fine. Everyone was very talented. It
It was
just
fun.
wasn't, there was no X factor, really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was in a quick band with Braden and his twin brother, which was really funny because they were identical on each side of me.
Yeah.
But that didn't work out either. It just there wasn't a flow. So we pulled Blake in. I remember. I had my drummer from high school was still going to school with us. So then Braden came in, and we made the band around that. And we had our other buddy from UConn was a drummer too. We had a couple guys from my hometown. One guy I played with like years and years ago, and then one of my good buddies from preschool. I've known him, Mike Mazzio. Shout out Mike Mazzio, who's actually stepped in for Braden a couple times when he couldn't get coverage at work. So he hooked us up with Adam, and Adam he's just been hanging out with us since. He hasn't gone home. So we keep telling him like, dude, you sure you don't need
He's
to
having
get
too
some
much fun. He
clothes
doesn't
or like go
wanna
home
leave.
and take a shower or something? He's like, no, I'm good. I'll just hang here. So he just comes with us everywhere now.
Yeah. What has been the most rewarding thing in being a band so far?
I mean, the shows are awesome. When people are singing along, there's really like, there's a moment where everyone's just vibing out all together and people are digging the music, and that's what I like.
Yeah.
I feel
Seeing people singing them back.
I feel walking on stage every night is
The walkout is
I
cool.
feel like,
cool.
you
It
know,
is fun.
especially at the last tour that we just did in the Midwest, was that like the longest tour you guys did? Like about like 2 weeks?
I mean,
like, a week and a half?
Yeah, I guess so.
You
It was
know, like
crazy,
it was
yeah.
crazy to me, you know, playing these rooms and like places I think you guys have probably done before, but I've never been in, like, you know, walking out and like seeing each room that was like either completely filled, almost filled, or not, or, you know,
It was good. Yeah, it was
It
fun.
was
Chicago
just-
was a really fun show. Anything
great
else?
vibes, great energy. Like every room was
Nashville.
super unique.
To
in a
be, yeah, I
sense.
guess
Yeah.
to be pretty like vague or broad, but it's just like the opportunity. Like we meet so many new cool people doing this. Like we opened up for Young and Giant like a month ago. Like
Yeah, that was
it's,
really
it's,
cool.
it's just like
It all goes
meeting
very
people.
fast too. Is the
Yeah.
funny thing. Like we're from one show to the next. Like when we were on that run in, when was it, May? I think it was beginning of April.
For which one?
The Midwest one. June?
That was like
Yeah, that was-
Beginning of June.
June,
All the dates are blurring together for me, if you can't tell. They're
It's
back to
okay.
back to back.
Life's been busy.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah. Or, you know,
Yeah.
from city to city, and, you know, I mean, meeting all the new people, it's a blast. It really is a good time. And there's a different, Adam's right, there's a different energy in every room, so catching that, trying to hold on to it, and kicking it off to the next city.
And meeting fans too. It's really rewarding when they're like, oh, I love this song, I love that.
Yeah.
You're my number one on Spotify. It's really
We're like, whoa,
feels
so
even
you,
like
so
the
you listen more than
commitment.
we do, huh?
Yeah.
like there's like people that like are in the audience that say, dude, I drove like 8 hours to come.
Oh, yeah,
out.
that's
Yeah,
5
we had a couple
hours.
people who came to our Cincinnati show. I was like, they came from Alabama.
Yeah, they drove
Yeah.
far.
I was like,
Really
what?
thankful for those people.
Dude, just DM us. We'll come to Alabama.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a great time.
That's all the questions I had for you guys. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Ooh, I guess reiterate that we have a new single coming next week.
New music.
September 10th. New music, a lot of new music coming in the
Yeah.
next year. So be on the lookout.
And lots of shows, too. We got the fall pretty much booked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're going all over. We got our Northeast stuff with Dog Park. We've got Axe and the Hatchetmen. We're going out to the desert and down to the Southwest with them. But once top of next year comes around, we're going to start, I think, booking our own runs and going to places we've been before, other places we haven't been before. So if anybody wants to get the lowdown, the scoop on the Kids That Fly, follow us on Instagram. And
make our manager happy.
Yeah, I mean, if you go on
TikTok,
Facebook, I think
yeah.
the posts get kicked over to that too. TikTok, we post a lot on.
Yeah.
We're getting the X page up and running. We haven't really,
Yeah.
we haven't X'd anything or tweet. It's not really a tweet anymore. It's an X or something. I don't know. I miss the Twitter, to be honest. What else? Facebook, I said.
Yeah.
Spotify.
Follow us, Spotify,
Yeah.
Apple. all
Just
that stuff.
follow us everywhere. Your preferred platform.
Yep.
All right, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Thanks for having us.
That is it for us tonight. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Brielle Roche, and this has been Campus Nightly. Good night.
Good
night,
night,
Seton
Seton
Hall.
Hall. Thank you.